So how can you help your body feel safe and calm at night? Let's go over 5 ways. Number 1, make time for a bath. Now, I know you're very busy and maybe your night routine has been only 5 to 10 minutes where you get into bed, but I would like to encourage you to extend your routine, to make time for you. It's so important for your mental health when you make time to take care of your body and to really help it feel safe again, which is part of the stressor of postpartum anxiety. So number 1, take a bath, right? Now with the bath, I want you to add 1 to 2 cups of Epsom salts or Epsom flakes, magnesium flakes, so that your body starts absorbing magnesium. This absorption can help calm your muscles, reduce body aches, and help relax your body. You can add lavender essential oil to the bath. You can add oils like sesame oil. It's an Ayurvedic tradition to oil the body when you feel anxious. So either adding oil to the tub, be careful, it will be slippery, or when you're done with the tub, applying oil to your body rather than cream can help calm your nervous system. Your skin is the largest organ in your body, and when you're feeling anxious, your skin will show it, right? You might break out, you might feel tingling. So by soothing or protecting your skin, you can actually calm your nervous system. Number 2, I want you to take herbal remedies, herbal medicine, and I help teach which remedies are safe if you're breastfeeding, but most likely if you're struggling with anxiety, you maybe have already stopped breastfeeding. That's usually when it sets in. So by adding in herbal teas that help calm your body, placing tinctures in the tea can really help your body relax and get ready for bed. So what are some tea blends? The easiest would be like chamomile. You could add a drop of valerian root. If you're not breastfeeding, you can add a drop of kava kava. How many drops do you add? Depends if you're breastfeeding or not. If you're not breastfeeding, you could take up to 20 to 60 drops in one sitting. I would start with 10, so 5 of valerian, 5 of kava. You really don't need more than that. If you're still having trouble falling asleep, I would look more toward your hormones, which we have a video coming up about that. But is your progesterone low and where you are in your cycle? So I'd look at other factors if you really can't sleep after using tinctures. Number 3, start a worry journal. You know how your mind has these circular thoughts that are not stopping? Place all those thoughts down into a book. And if they're thoughts you don't want anyone else to read, make sure you burn them or throw them away. But the act of getting your thoughts into paper, writing pen to paper, is a very therapeutic ritual that can help release subconscious thoughts. Typically with anxiety, we push the thoughts down. So if you're struggling with perinatal anxiety, I want you to think of what is that recurring thought that keeps coming up and you keep pushing it down, right? Often those are signs of a traumatic event that need to be released. So for example, I had a nightmare after I had the kids, a recurring nightmare. I would wake up and have this memory of something that happened to me in college. So I would just push it down and think nothing of it, where the better ritual would be to write about it, meditate about it, and let it go and take steps to release that thought. One of the ways to release the thought is EFT tapping, and I have a video coming up on how you can practice that. With EFT tapping, you can actually release these subconscious thoughts and you can help your body heal faster. So start with the worry journal, because next we'll move into the EFT tapping. But once you get the worries out on paper, you're going to know what to write about, what to tap about, what to process, right? So start with your worry journal, but don't forget to end the journal each evening with something that went well today and 3 things you're grateful for. Always end things with what went well, what you can change and do better, and things that you're grateful for. When we lived in an apartment on the 2nd floor with twin babies, I started this practice and I was in a really, really bad place, but I would just write about being grateful for my bed, for the rug beneath my feet, for the good food. And that's how you start changing intrusive thoughts. Or EFT tapping. So I am going to create a video coming up that will teach you to release these subconscious thoughts. And it's a technique called EFT tapping, emotional freedom technique. Have you heard of it? It seems so simple, so silly, like it's not going to work, but this is the one method, the one practice that really helped me stop panic attacks. So once you release these subconscious, negative, intrusive thoughts, then you can feel more relaxed, safer, and drift off to sleep more easily. So the act of the tapping begins with your negative thoughts. So that's why the worry journal is really nice, because you're getting out those thoughts already. I'll show you in the video how to do this, but you are bringing up those negative thoughts. And then on the next round, you're replacing those thoughts with happy thoughts. So first, EFT tapping. I'll put a video below that I like, and when I release the new one, I'll add that one below as well. So number 5, we're gonna add in some other things. So you've taken the bath, you've had the cup of tea and the tinctures. You can try yoga nidra to calm your body. You do the journaling. Now all of this really shouldn't take more than 20 minutes, although a yoga nidra in itself could take 20 minutes. So it really doesn't take that long. It's just a matter of putting your health first. It took me 7 years to join the gym after I had my kids. 7 years, and I taught health and fitness my whole entire life. I've owned a Pilates studio. So sometimes it's so hard to put your health first after kids that it's a struggle. It's something you really need to work on. So think about why you're not putting your health first and how you can incorporate just 5 minutes several times a day so that you feel calm again. That's a really important part of this healing journey. So back to number 5. So on a full moon, your melatonin drops. So notice when your insomnia is worse, right? It could be during ovulation, or it could be when your menstruation begins. So you want to wear an eye mask to keep everything really dark, and consider changing rooms or sleeping in another room if someone's keeping you up. If your partner wakes up at 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, and you just need 1 to 2 more hours of sleep, try to sleep in a different room so that you can get that sleep. It's so important. If you have an infant that is making lots of noises, see if you can add a sound machine either to your room or their room, and ask your partner to listen and wait for the baby's noises, like if they start crying, right? You could also wear earplugs. So you're trying to block out light and noise because you're more sensitive at this time of your life. When we're in fight or flight, when we have anxiety, we're really anxious about everything. I couldn't watch movies, I couldn't listen to music. I was so angry and so, just activated is the word. So the goal is for you to calm your nervous system. All right, so let's summarize again. What were the 5 things? Number 1, take a bath with Epsom salts. You can also take magnesium glycinate to help you sleep. Number 2, you have your herbs. It could be teas, tinctures, homeopathy. The essential oils aren't going to help as much. They're a complement, but they're not going to help soothe your nervous system as much as the teas and tinctures will. Number 3, the EFT tapping. Watch for that video coming up. Number 4, your worry journal. So you're writing down all your thoughts that you don't want anyone to see. And number 5, you're blocking out noise and light. So you're trying to produce the best sleeping position you can. Get sheets that are cooling and comfortable, make the room cool, and make your body as safe as you can and feel as safe as you can. So if you're sleeping with your partner and they are disrupting your sleep, or with the baby in the room, see if you can make some changes, especially as your child grows, so that your sleep is your priority. Thank you for watching. Now remember, if you're serious about healing, perinatal anxiety, postpartum anxiety naturally, make sure you join your free masterclass, the Present Mama Masterclass, so I can support you the most, answer your questions, and help you discover the root causes of why you're feeling this way. I'll see you next week.